So the Brisbane bandwagon rolls on 30 games unbeaten now. However, Andy Harper, Sydney FC gave it a red-hot go for the best part of an hour. They had a good game plan up until then.
Well, they ran out of steam in the end. They ran out of emotional steam. They ran out of football steam, and Brisbane just too good. They went the 90 minutes. Sydney couldn't foot it with them. But what we did see on FoxField, Simon, was the intent that Sydney started the game with, and indeed the result of that pressure over the first half of the game. And if we start this FoxField example, we can see how high Sydney's players are in pressing the Brisbane defenders up towards their own goal line. Brisbane's still composed. This is the cornerstone of their game. They refuse to panic, and even though Sydney's players are readjusting nicely, with Nick Carl at the left edge here in a very, very good position, firstly to cover Michael Theokotos in goal if he needs to, and secondly to reposition himself out onto Matt Smith to continue the pressure. Brisbane, however, and this is the cornerstone as we said, they refuse to panic. Terry McFlynn, Brett Emerton for Sydney FC have their men, but Terry McFlynn knows there's trouble coming. There's space in behind him where he's calling Carl Cassell to cover for Thomas Broich, and this is where Sydney's pressure in this example comes unstuck. Carl Cassell can't get there. We're going to follow Mitch Nichols now because Terry McFlynn, who's on him for the time being, is now in this two minds. Who do I go with, Nichols or drop back to Broich? Brisbane continue to play the ball around. Mitch Nichols, without exerting himself particularly, drifts into the space. They're right down on their own goal line here. Nichols is free and away, and it's a great piece of play from Brisbane. But the accumulation of Sydney's pressure for this half, particularly by their front men here, bore fruit. And if teams can continue this assault for as long as they can, they will get results against Brisbane. Brisbane's players looking to readjust their positions to find space so that Theokotos doesn't have to kick the ball long. But Sydney have stuck to their guns, and the youngster Terry Antonis, who had a great game, now reads the situation nicely, and let's just follow him. He forces the error from Michael Theokotos. He drifts into a nice position, and then the situation is available for Sydney or any team in the A-League if they can pressure consistently to get this money opportunity on the edge of the box. Unfortunately for Sydney FC on the night, like it was for the Mariners the week before, the quality on that money shot wasn't there, and Brisbane survived, went on to win the game. But I thought it was a fantastic game for those two reasons. Sydney showed good mentality, but Brisbane just too good. They're 20% better than the rest of the comp at the moment.
And their energy